Hey Pilgrim friends, it is day 70. Can you believe it? Already 70 on the Via Francigena. And that means that tomorrow I walk into Rome, the Vatican, and St. Peter's. I'm going to be meeting my bosses that are going to be there to greet me because I've been doing this for Seeds of Hope, raising money, as you know, for Kids International Ministries. It's a little almost melancholy at this point and surreal that I'm going to be going into Rome tomorrow. And the reason I'm doing a video here, I probably should just tell you today went well, about 25 kilometers. As I approach Rome, it's quite hilly, a little difficult at times, and if I'm honest, my leg, which hasn't been that bad the last 2-3 weeks, suddenly acted up. I not screamed, that's an exaggeration, but I winced out in pain a number of times when my leg, which has arthritis, going uphill would just catch the wrong way, and it made it quite challenging, to say the least. But we got here 25 kilometers, and then I think tomorrow is about 20 going into the Vatican. The reason I'm doing this from here, it's the Hotel Cassia. And I've stayed at 70 different places at this point, and I usually pick places because they've been recommended or other pilgrims have suggested them, and sometimes it just happens to be a place or a hotel or a bed and breakfast or a refugio that is convenient on the Camino. I keep saying Camino, the Via Francigena. And as I was coming into Storta, which is like a suburb outside of Rome, the Hotel Cassia looked like a nice, affordable, but clean place. So I checked in here, and as I was walking, the check-in's over here, but then I walked over across to the building here, and as I walked across this area, I got one of those flashes of deja vu where you think, why does this look familiar? Because I've never really stayed in this area before. Surely so I kind of put it out of my mind. As I was going up the steps, little flashes of deja vu were hitting me. I got showered and cleaned and went out and grabbed some food and was bringing it back here when it suddenly hit me. It was almost like one of these movies where memories just start popping in. And I realized 8 years ago, when I did a vacation with my family and my mom and dad. My mom and dad came over, and I think you might have seen in previous videos I mentioned about going to Siena and San Gimignano. Well, we actually, because we had to fly out of Rome, we came and did a night near Rome so that we could fly out in the morning, and this was the hotel we stayed at. I remember saying goodbye to my parents and giving them a big hug and a kiss in this spot. I had no idea I was going to, by complete accident, pick the hotel that I had a wonderful ending of a vacation with my mom and dad with. Of all the gin joints in all the places in the world, right? Humphrey Bogart. Anyhow, I'm going to have a little dinner now. I brought some pizza back, but I also got some greens because I want to keep the greens in there too and keep healthy. But signing off. Tomorrow's it. Thank you for joining me on this, and I'll have a couple more videos before we say goodbye from St. Peter's tomorrow. Thanks, and buen camino.